I'm going to pivot just a little bit on your loan officers. When you're hiring a loan officer, or when you have one that's maybe looking to move from another company to yours, or you're recruiting. I mean, you're constantly recruiting, right?
Yeah.
What are you looking for out of that loan officer? What is it that you're looking for that you say, okay, this person has it?
Whenever I interview somebody face to face, they have to come to my office. If they get there right on time, that's late to me.
Okay.
That's a worry. I like people to get there 10 minutes early.
Okay.
If you ask any one of my kids, I go, when do you show up for your job? 15 minutes early, because the on time is late, and late is you're fired.
Yeah, that's right. That probably comes from your grandfathers, I imagine.
It does. Absolutely it does. And I get anxious if I don't get to an appointment on time. I got to this appointment an hour early.
You did. Yeah, you were just sitting out in the lobby, eating bonbons.
Yeah.
Well, let me touch on that real quick, because I think that there's some. I understand that, and I know that. I know that's what I should do. Me, like if I'm coming to, what I am guilty of is I try to do too much between appointment A and appointment B, and try to squeeze in as much as I can to then get there right on time. So I think there's a difference between someone that might be wired like that versus someone that might be doing something that they should.
You've seen this. If I'm hiring and recruiting loan officers, what's a loan officer really? That's just a moniker.
Yeah.
They're salespeople.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
What do salespeople do really well?
People skills.
They sell themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They have people skills. So some of the best interviews I've ever had have been the worst salespeople I've ever hired.
Okay.
Because they're just that good at. They're professional interviewers and get jobs, right?
Okay.
I always monitor my guys when they start very closely for the first couple of weeks to see what their work ethic is, to see if they're lazy. Remember we talked about being lazy earlier?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like lazy people.
You don't like stupid? You don't like lazy?
I hate stupid people, and I don't like lazy people.
I was going to ask you the difference between stupid and ignorant. There's a fine line.
Stupid is you're doing something wrong, you're just being stupid.
Yeah.
Ignorant means you've never
may
been
not know.
explained. You just don't know. And
you can handle ignorance.
And you can learn.
Yeah.
I can handle ignorance. Stupidity?
Yeah.
Thank you for clarifying that. So it's about their work ethic. I know whether they're going to work or not. I mean, like one of my guys, Brian Campbell. I mean, the guy is at the office every morning. He's there, and he works all day long. You know, he's talking to me on the weekends. He's just working his butt. He's one of my top producers. Had this new kid start recently, a couple months ago, named Luke. He's there every day at 8:30. He works the phones all day long. Josh is working on the most successful people in my office. All these sales guys do their business a little bit different than the others. Some are night and day how they do their business, but they're all successful. The only common theme I can find is that their work ethic is absolutely amazing.
And let's listen up. Let's say that again. I want to hear that again, because
the common denominator from all these sales guys with different styles of selling, the common denominator is they work their ass off. Period. End of story. It's like for a real estate agent. If you think you can be a loan officer or a real estate agent or anything in sales, and you're going to put 20 hours a week into it, you're a failure.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck. And these things online and YouTube that say, I'm going to show you how you can just work 20 hours a week and make $400,000. That's BS. Maybe in the market like it was a year ago, right? But it's not this market. And this is where the cream comes to the top, right? And all those other guys will get out of the business. Because if you're working 20 hours a week right now, because I don't have enough business, this is when you should be working 40, 50 hours a week.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
And what would you say the difference is between a fantastic female loan officer and a fantastic male loan officer?
Undergarments?
Probably so. I mean, that's
Maybe.
Probably.
You know,
And that's worth mentioning, John, because it's real.
The number one loan officer in my office, probably of 10 out of the last 12 years, is an amazing woman who's a good friend of mine, Andrea Keith. 10 out of the last 12 years, she's the number one.
Out of your office?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's an animal.
Yeah.
Her work ethic is amazing. It's incredible.
What skill set do they have, different from us, right? What is it is it organizational skills? Is it a different type of drive?
I won't name one of my loan officers who's one of my favorites, who's been with me for a long time, who's one of the top two in my office. He is not organized. He's not.
I know who he is.
That's not his skill. He started out as your assistant.
Yes, he did.
20-something
I probably
years
taught
ago.
him that. I taught you that. But
no, you just yelled at him, put him in a corner. No, but he is an amazing people person.
He is.
And
He's one of the best.
I'm a people person.
Yep.
He's amazing.
He's likable.
And he knows his
honest,
products. He's
trustworthy.
Honest, he's communicative, right? If it's bad news, good news, he knows the longer you hold on to bad news, the more it becomes your news.
Yep.
Right? but he'll tell you, I'm not organized.
Mm-hmm.
And so you put the right people around him,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Andrea, she's incredibly organized, right?
They're both surrounded for success
Yeah, absolutely.
with the people that, as they
And
say.
they're not lazy.
And they're not
Brian's not
lazy.
lazy. Josh is not lazy. Nate's not lazy. All these people that work for Chandra, they're not lazy.
Mm-hmm.
They work their butts off. And that's just my sales guys. I mean, I have the best processing staff and support staff that I've ever worked with in my life right now.
Okay.
They're absolutely amazing.
Well, that has to do with culture. I think that a lot of that has to, they gravitate towards people that they want to be around. You hire people.
Well, they see how hard everybody works, and so
Mm-hmm.
that brings everybody up.
Mm-hmm.
It sets your bar. If you're around lazy people, if 9 of your friends are lazy, you're going to be the 10th
Mm-hmm.
one. I know I keep harping back on this, but it really is the key to life and everything. Don't be lazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Well, get up, have a schedule, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I
for
do.
me, where I am in life, I know that I have to get up at this time if I want to accomplish this by this time with my family or my, whether it's working out, taking care of myself. Then work schedule is, I know that I've got a window, and then at 5:30 it's family time. But guess what? I've got my phone with me at all times.
And that's the problem with the real estate business. But like my ex-wife. One of the things she always had trouble understanding is why are you on your phone? We're at Disneyland because I have to pay for Disneyland, right? And she's a great wife. She is a great mother to our kids.
Yeah.
But that's one of the things that it was hard for her to. I don't understand why you're on your phone the whole time, right? I'm on the phone because this is what we do.
Well, and we as
And
guys,
I made a choice to be in this industry,
Mm-hmm.
and in this industry, that is what I have to do, or I will fail.
Yeah.
End of story.
Yeah, and we've set a certain level of expectations for this family,
Mm-hmm.
and as you grow, financially, and with your spouse, or grow apart, sometimes that happens too,
Right.
and sometimes we might talk about this at another time, but it's where, at what cost did this affect my life from my personal life versus my professional life? Was my bank account super high, but my emotional account was super low?
Yeah.
I want
You
those
gotta
to
have
be
good
in
balance.
Yeah, you need some
Yeah,
balance.
and
on
I'm
that.
not saying when we went on vacation, I was on the phone 24/7. Right?
But I can totally understand it.
But
You've
there's
got it
times
with
I've
you.
gotta
You
walk
peel
off
off.
and-
Yeah,
Yeah,
take
right.
that call.
I'm not like on the ride going, hey, we're on the
Woo!
there's a hippo. Oh, it's Walt Disney,